3D printing is so popular today, and thanks to the big 3D printer manufacturers competition, the prices are going down while the quality is going up. Of course, that's perfect for all of us, whether we are just beginners, hobbyists, makers, or professionals. However, finding the best 3D printer can be a bit of a difficult task. Besides, there's probably no such thing as the best 3D printer, rather the right 3D printer for you. In this video, we are going to take a look at the best 3D printers for hobbyists you can buy. Links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. If you have other products you'd like us to review, please tell us in the comments below or visit 9to5printers.com. Monoprice Mini Delta. As far as we can tell, Monoprice's Mini Delta is one of the cheapest 3D printers you can buy that's not a kit. But that's not the only reason why we picked it. In addition to being fully assembled and ready to print straight out of the box, this machine also comes with a heated bed, something that we believe is a crucial feature for FDM printers. In addition to the heated bed, the Mini Delta also has a variable temperature hot end, which allows you to adjust settings and print with a wide range of different materials, including basic filaments like ABS and PLA to more advanced materials like conductive PLA, wood and metal composites, or dissolvable PVA. On top of that, the heating bed is also self-leveling, which means you'll never have to calibrate the machine manually before initiating a print. Monoprice certainly gives you a lot of bang for your buck here, but the Mini Delta definitely isn't perfect. Novices should expect a fairly steep learning curve with this machine, and be prepared for some high-level troubleshooting that will likely be required when something inevitably goes wrong. Just because it's cheap does not mean that it's a good choice for beginners. 2. Loadsbot Mini. There's a lot of printers on the market that cater to beginners, but very few of them do it correctly. One thing that's become increasingly common among beginner-friendly printers is to strip away the user's available choices in favor of a watered-down, oversimplified UI. Instead of stripping away advanced options, Loadsbot software lets you choose your level of complexity and control. There's a basic interface for when you only need to adjust simple, but also an advanced tab that gives you more granular control over the printing parameters. This is great for beginners because it's simple and straightforward when you're still learning things, yet it doesn't prevent you from going deeper, increasing your knowledge and getting more out of your 3D printer. In addition to its excellent UI, Loadsbot's Mini is also one of the most reliable and consistent FDM printers that's ever passed through DT's testing room. Sure, it doesn't have an enormous build envelope or create ridiculously high resolution prints, but virtually everything else about this printer is fantastic. It has a heated bed, a hexagon hot end that allows you to print with tons of different materials, and self-leveling software that makes it a breeze to maintain. It's also highly upgradable, so if you ever feel like tricking out your setup, you totally can. We really recommend this printer. 1. Formlabs Form 2. Yes, it is very expensive, but using this Form 2 is like moving from an old tube TV to 4K Ultra HD. The quality of its prints dwarf other printers on this list. At the end of the day, you won't find a consumer-level 3D printer that makes more detailed, dimensionally accurate, structurally robust models than this one does. But that's not the only reason why we picked it. It's also far more user-friendly than other printers in its class. And despite being extremely advanced, its interface is so simple that even beginners should have no trouble using it. It's worth noting that the Form 2 isn't cut from the same cloth as your average FDM printer. It's a different breed entirely. Instead of heating up plastic filaments and squirting it through a nozzle to build objects layer by layer, the Form 2 uses a laser projection system to grow objects out of a pool of UV curable resin. As the laser flashes over the resin tray, it causes a thin layer to solidify on the build plate, which is slowly drawn upward as each new layer is made. And that's the end of that chapter. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really grinds my gears.